Let me just really quickly get a studio mode here so that I can prep this. Oh, I forgot it to be there. There we go. Like this now. Oh, that captured my entire screen. I don't want that. We don't want. No. No. We don't. We would like not to have that. We want to have just one screen. Oh, how do I do it? Oh, God. There we go. I'm gonna make this old man in source capital media because Jen's old. Jen's me. Oh. There it is, it's window capture. Damn it. So, there. Lovely. There we go. We should be also visible now. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah. There we go. Been meaning to do a little bit of design on shit because I've been trying to work on a new little mini game on the back based off of the 5e rule set for monsters. Hello for people who are like probably joining in the future, watching this VOD or what have you. This is just a small little idea we're wanting to work on. Dungeon boss is the concept, and the idea is it's like modular dungeon building. With the playgroup gets to play basically dungeon boss, while me, the game master, gets to play with adventurers. It's the switch. It's funny. I get to control adventurers, where the party gets to control monsters. Like I have a bunch of shit here, and the way that I want that to happen is players have like a bunch of like bundles that they can be randomly given a selection of 3 of, and they can choose basically their starting minions to place around the dungeon. And I get to throw NPCs that are adventurers at the party in waves. But effectively, the only reason why I want to stream this is because I want to do a little bit of side content, get my hours in, while at the same time being a little productive with my time. I know. All of this is meant to be modular, built on 8x8 sticks. Yeah, there we go, for example. These pieces would fit together if there were doors. Also, something I'm interested in looking at is the new content that is coming in to 5e. Because we got quite a bit of it. Like the new roadmap was released how long ago? Yeah, there it is. And it's quite a few things. We can go step by step on it, get an idea of what we are getting ourselves into. Apologies, I have a little bit of a cold, it seems, today. Let's see. We're getting a new quick builder, apparently, for D&D Beyond. Hey, those of you who use D&D Beyond, good job. Have fun. I hope this is everything you have asked for. You strange creatures. I understand D&D Beyond is the official website for D&D character building, but come on. For those of us who use like Roll20 or Foundry, the integration, it needs a little bit of work. Let the DM have a way of seeing your sheet, man. Because every time I've been a player or a game master in a game with a person who has D&D Beyond character sheets, the problem remains the same. We can't see your sheet. So when you're not here, for example, we don't know what your character information is all about. And when you are here, we can't verify anything that is not shown or shared on the chats. The endless pain. But D&D Beyond's pretty nifty and other things, so I don't know. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I don't know enough. New navigation. Navigation that makes it easier for players to get to play tools. Their personal to play tools. Okay. Their personal library. Not playing tools. To play tools. Okay. Their personal library, games listings, and more. Okay. Sure. Updating the navigation stuff is probably very, very important for D&D Beyond. I wouldn't know. I don't use it too much, but that's good. It's always good to keep in mind. Maps VDT. Hey, for those of you who use the VDT, that's good. Journals. It's always nice to see. Note keeping. Rules assistant. Yippee, you love to see it as well. We all need a good rules assistant. We wish that we had that in Roll20 stuff. That would be neat. I think we have essentially the journal to keep tabs on everything, but it's not the most useful thing in the world. Sometimes it is. Game platform. A multi-phase rebuild of the engine, powering the D&D Beyond toolset, supporting new content and tool features, and improving stability. That I am a little afraid of, because every time you touch the platform, it breaks. So, no. My hopes and dreams, they're squinting. Character Builder 2.0, yep, sweet. Not yet in development. These are basically like hopes and dreams, fair enough. Costume stickers, yippee, we love stickers. Reveals, I'm not sure what that is, but I imagine it's probably reactions, like you can react and emote. That would be pretty funny. DM prep tools, always useful, and player onboarding. Oh, new player stuff, that's good. That's always helpful. It's always good to have like new player or new game master information anywhere. Because new blood is what keeps the machine going, greases the gears of production. I was wondering if I was sharing the music. These are the release stuff. Shared dice and maps, thank God. They updated the homepage. They got the ability to share art. That's pretty neat. Cool. This is the roadmap. Do you have a change along, I can say? Yeah, we do. These are clarity labels, not a new edition. They got so fucking scared with the backlash from the idea of a 6E. They don't want to let go of 5E in the slightest, and I don't blame them. 5E has basically kept the D&D brand alive nowadays. With 3.5, you've got the niche, but 5E is massive. 5E is enormous. And I don't think they want to even incite the concept of 6E coming anytime soon. They wanna bloat 5E as much as they can, and I don't blame them. I would do the same if I was in their shoes. Mainly because they don't have a recourse. If you propose the idea of 6E, people are gonna riot at this point. Or you're gonna lose numbers, you're gonna bleed people. It's very... The notion of people moving to a 6th edition at this point, it's difficult, because 6th edition would need to be very, very stacked from the word go to favor content for the players and the game masters. And that's a lot of work you need to put ahead of time. To make it easier to understand which edition... yeah, you can see here, basically, they just go into explaining what 5.5e is, which is literally just the 2024 rules update. You could just... It was such a silly thing to go 5.5e for 2024 stuff. You could still call it 5e. It's basically the same. It's just updated. Fully backwards compatible with 5e. Sure, buddy. Sure thing. In our hearts. In our heart it is. In our heart of hearts, 2014 and 2024. 2024 works perfectly fine with 2014 content. It's just a little stronger. You know, just a little bit. Makes the Ranger viable. A hot take. Makes them really nice, actually, but we have to keep making fun of the Ranger for some reason. In this day and age. Why? Because it's funny. Why are we making the change? Yeah, we know why. Because of the confusion. February, this was last month. So we got these updates here. With partner subclasses now available for 2024 subclasses. You'll love to see it. From the Book of Ebon. Oh, this is like third-party content stuff. Oh, that's sweet. We've got ourselves some Ebon Tides. Book of Ebon Tides. I don't know what that is about. Let me double check. What are you? Journey across the realm of shadow. Plot intrigue against the fake hordes. Ooh, that's funky. Lovely. From Cobalt Press. Okay. What do we have here? New species. We've got the Bear Folk, the Darakul, the Shadow Fae, and more. Look, hot take. We've all been there, where you name a species as folk. You don't have... You can give them a funny name, you know? Look at the different... Go beyond the English dictionary. Get the word bear folk. Like, the two words. Put them through the filter. Fucking go for the Latin. I don't know. It's just... Bear folk... I'm like a native Greek speaker, so English is my secondary language, and bear folk sounds fine, but I imagine... I don't know, is it the same for English people, for English-speaking people, when, effectively you're like human folk, right? If you were to call a species human folk, or like people folk, I don't know. You can be fancy with your species names. You can give them like a weird sounding name that still like effectively is bear folk. It will be funny, effectively, for the people who speak the other language, because like, haha, we get it. Fucking Final Fantasy XIV had done the same thing with a bunch of naming pronunciations for enemies, with like Greek effectively translations written in English for the chthonic monsters. And the entire time I wasn't going, oh, they basically just translated that from Greek to English. No, I was going, fucking monkey pointing at the screen like, ooh, I understand this. I get the reference. I get the reference. That was me. And you can do the same thing at your players at the table by just going the extra mile and giving your races a little bit of a helping hand. I don't know. Oh, 1 second. Oh goodness. It does appear that I've got a real cold. And I just muted myself real quickly to just blow my nose. Goodness. You hate to see it. Man, I just want to have a little nice stream and my nose decided no. But yeah, that's your little rant from yours truly, like... Kin and folk is fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. Hell, we've all been there. We've all had to look our players in the eyes and say, this is a raccoon folk, this is ferret kin. Hell, I think I am at the same exact point for our Saturday game with the ferret folk that Skiff technically is. Because I haven't come up with a cool name for them yet. I don't remember. Did we come up with a cool name for them? I'm not sure. I can't recall. I'll have to double check. But going the extra mile does help make them make sense. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. And only love for the people. I mean, this is fucking cool. Look at this. Look at this dude. Look at this man. Fucking love this. We love a good pop. We love a good bear shaman. We love a good bear shaman. You get to summon birch sirens. Wait, what? Oh! Summon birch sirens, small folks, sable elves, and wandering pawns to plague or aid your players. Okay, so you get like a bunch of new shit in terms of like what's available. Oh, that's a cool, like, dryad design. That's real nice. That's a birch design if I've ever seen one. Sweet. Yeah, and you get like some information. Cool. We've got the Grim Hollow player pack. So for those of you who don't know, Grim Hollow is fucking massive. Check them out somewhere. You can just look them up. They're pretty bigly. And the Humblewood, yay! We've got more bird folk. Right. We've got more bird. You'd love to see it. We've College of the Broad, Computer Domain, Night Domain, and Scofflaw. That's something to look at. For those of you interested. I myself probably will look into it as well. It seems pretty fun. Obojima, Tales from the Tall Grass. Hello, what are you? Oh, you Studio Gimli looking at book cover. Oh, that's beautiful. Yo, what? What is this? Please don't tell me this is AI generated content and you just had the artist draw the style. Please. Please. Oh, this is just gorgeous looking. Yeah, featuring never before seen locations, whimsical illustrations, loads of character options. I believe you. No, I don't care about the D&D Beyond stuff, but like... Oh, look at this! I can eat this up! Oh! So fun! Oh, this is so beautiful. So... Oh, look at that! Look at the little cap! Oh, man. Probably set in like a specific location, but oh, this is just wonderful. Wonderfully whimsy. Look, oh my god, I literally glossed over as I was looking at this, for example. They are, yeah, these are mushroom people. These are just straight up arms ready to deck you mushrooms. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Yeah, this is just storytelling in a single illustration. Oh man. Beautiful. Beautiful. Glad to see this. So we get like a bunch of different subclasses then related to this very obvious, like, inspired from culture, from like the Asian culture. We've got a bunch of subclasses here, like College of Masks, Circle of the Petal, Honey Sorcery, Lantern Patron, Origami Mage. Origami Mage, that's a very interesting concept. You just fold paper into stuff, into magic. That's pretty neat. Explorer's Guide to Wildbound. Wow, we haven't had that? Several updates. Yeah, so this is from 2014 using 2024 rules. Okay, so this is all updating. Okay, that makes sense. This is not new stuff. This is basically just, you know, remaking old stuff into new stuff with the new rule sets and design mindset. So okay, that's pretty good. Econite, Chronology. I hope they fixed Chronology a little bit, because beforehand it was a little wonky. It was a little wonky, so I'm happy to see it here. Baldur campaign setting reborn. Taldore? Taldore. Taldore. Taldore! I fucking... trying my best with my nose. So yeah, we've got a bunch of beautiful stuff here from Critical Role content. And the Gunslinger! That's wild! The Gunslinger getting a 2024 fix. Can I see that, actually? Can I see the 2024 update? Please tell me I can. Okay, we have... Is this the 2024 stuff? I don't think so. This really looks like a 2014 stuff. I think this is a discussion as well about it. Yep. Man, I wish I could be able to just click on that and see it. Oh well. Like, give me a link to it, you know? Updates to older content. We've also made several quality of life updates to some of the older content. Yeah. Circle of the Land. Subclasses no longer split into multiple subclasses. That's pretty neat. Wayfinder's Guide to Eberron. Sweet stuff. I like the Eberron setting. Good to see that he has a little bit of love. And Vandirected's Guide to Ravenloft. That's one that you don't see a lot of people talk about beyond the, like, species. Lineages have been split into separate pieces. The Dampier, Hexblood, and Reborn species, they will now appear separately on the website. That's fundamental. Thank God you've done that. Oh, the Gundam dice! I saw these in the fucking game store one time. I did not believe what I was seeing. Those function, well, not as animated, but this is basically like a toy. Toy dice. No DM I've ever talked to would allow these on their table, but they are pretty funny. Because they look very clunky. Yeah, we've got like... Share dice, what do you mean? Wait. Share dice, what do you mean share dice? Now when you roll 3 dice, everyone else will see the 3. Okay, so this is for the DTP and stuff. Dice for the dice goblins. Yeah. Dice for the dice goblins. We've got more dice. More dice types for the dice goblins. You'd love to see it. The monster token reveals and hiding token names. Yeah. Good. Good. Tokens are related to handouts. That's pretty neat. And hiding token names. That's a Roll20 feature at base. So well done on catching up finally on that. That's the thing. Having to compare this to Roll20 hurts me. It hurts my soul because Roll20 is so old. Like, I use Roll20. Hell, I am happy with the latest changes Roll20 has had. I am pleased with it, but man, Man, I look over at Foundry VTT and I'm like, if my rose-tinted glasses weren't this strong, I would also point out like the trouble that Foundry VTT always has had and keeps having, specifically with connective issues and compendium issues and whatnot. I've seen these in live plays for Foundry, and oh boy, they can be as bothersome as Roll20 issues. But Roll20 doesn't have as many issues. It's the quality of the content that they have in there that's like mediocre and slowly improving. And I'm thumbs-upping it because I have been very disappointed with Roll20 in the past. Oh, that's a different, that's an entirely different discussion altogether. I'm not gonna go into it. But I'm glad to see that the D&D Beyond VTT is getting there as well, I guess. New stickers, copy and paste, and bugs fixes. Yep, well done. Are these... please tell me the stickers are, like, on the tokens. Oh... okay. That's not what I expected, gamer. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. That's some quality, that's some quality stickers right there. That's... oh, wow, you put me at the very top again? Okay. Alright. Ooh, that is... yeah, look at that. Oh... lovely. That has the same rustic, charm that I would have for me to go and type the words in on a battle map. Oh, it's not even on the same line. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love this. Without context. Without the video's context. This is beautiful. Oh, man. Okay, so you just, like, have them... oh, it's in the same spot as, like, the... not the map assets. No, dude. I don't need that. That's... no. Oh, that's so... no. No, not on January 27, 2026? No, dude. Oh, man. Oh, man. No, no. Don't, no, not the... ah. If you type in arrow and you get a big red arrow to put on your battle map, I get it for player direction. This is straight up in the game. The DM does not have a ruler to point you where you need to go in the VTT, and it's like, arrow, go that way. No. Oh my god. This is wonderful. I love this. This little water symbol radius thing, that's fantastic. That's marvelous. I love that. Big red arrow. Not so much. A lot less. Yeah, you can copy paste tokens and shit. That's pretty neat. Make sure you have more bandits. The party has been having an easy time. Put 8 more bandits in there. Beautiful. Oh. Oh, man. And they, oh, they have polygonal fog of war. They updated fog of war on the VTT engine or something? Okay. So if you... oh, now you can basically, like, costume make the room instead of, like, using shapes for it. That's very good. That's fundamental, some would say, for dynamic lighting. God, I remember I was there before the Roll20 dynamic lighting updates. God, it sucked for lighting things. Good lord, it sucked. And then, yeah, then we go to 2025 December stuff that they did, and that's like 2 months old content, so everyone knows about it. So that's pretty good. Well done. Well done. So yeah, they've been busy just like wanting to remake the way that you make content in the Beyond. Like, okay. If I've learned anything, new stuff frightens people, and I am people. What we have to look forward to is on April. This is interesting to me because that's a dinosaur, and I'm not referring to the monster. I'm referring to the wizard. Also, I have no idea what's happening. What's going on with this? What is this? Is this a tail? Is this your tail, sir? Is this your tail with a magical shard at the end, like a stick? I hope so. You can never be too careful with AI-generated content nowadays. You have to fucking... You have to be real careful with it. So I hope that's your tail, sir. And that's not like... Am I crazy here? Like, this is the staff, right? This is the staff here. And this is a tail of some sort, like a stick or a branch or something. But this looks like a dinosaur. I don't know what the. I have no idea actually what the fin is about, to be honest. But this looks like a tail, and this looks like a staff, and I don't know why this is so prominent and it's brown, much like the staff's shaft is. Over the body, I am a little confused on that, but I'm thinking it's a tail. Little detail I got caught up, okay? It's just a detail I got caught up in. Don't point at it too seriously. It's just a little detail. Love the paladin having a bad time. We love to see it, and we love to see dinosaurs also. Dinosaurs are very fun. I'm happy to see that they're getting a little bit of love in this book. Created by real paleontologists who turned their passion. Oh, sweet. In an expertise in playable content with every creature grounded in real science. Realism is fantastic, especially when it comes to dinosaurs, because you get so many different things out of it. Please let it be fun. Please let the stat blocks be fun and not have action. Claw. That's it. This is a creature stat block. CR2, CR5, CR8, 1 attack. That's it. Have fun. Please give them some mechanics. Please, me and the please. I am begging, give them a little bit of mechanics. I am scraping. Your Honor, I am begging. Then we have some sticker packs for April, for the VDT, whatever. Just like some art. We love to see it. And the Northlands World Book from Cobalt Press. Oh, this is marvelous. Cobalt Press knows how to have some popping art. Gives me the old tabletop RPG vibes. Love that. For the troll, for example, that's marvelous. Because the same shape as like a horns as well. Feels bony. Bringing both epic books from the recent Kickstarter to the Beyond. Nordic Adventure, yeah, Nordic. Cobalt Press loves their Nordic stuff. Player options bring us a chilly flavor of play to your table. Okay, alright. Why not? Why not? Fucking wonderful. Beautiful even. This appears to be the newest information of the content stuff. Yeah, see, the moment you put 5.5e, people are like tilting their heads. It will happen. 5.5e. I can't wait for 5.6e. And that appears to be the big news, because everything else has been talked about to death from bigger people than me, so... Yeah, that's the big news right there. Also, feel free to chat, because I will see your comments. Hell, we should have a chat box set up here. Let me double check. Yeah, 5.6 is wild. Do I have you being visible? I thought hey, oi! Oi, chat box, what the fuck? There you are. Why are you hiding? Why were you hiding, chat box? What the hell? Always show messages, yeah. What the fuck? Okay. At least we'll have the chat box now. Jesus. Yeah, but 5.6 D&D, I can't... I know why they chose 5.5. Because 5e is 5th edition. And 5.5e is 5.5 edition. Because the number 5 brings in the money. So that's how we're gonna keep it, okay? So the next edition of D&D, we present 5.5.5e. Yeah, because 5.6 is gonna be feeling way too designed, I guess. I don't know. Chatbox says yeah. Chatbox says not to anything I want to do, I guess. Yeah, it's the triple 5 editions, you know, of D&D. We just need to make sure we don't follow the same trend for 6th edition, because we don't want 6.6.6. That would not be, I mean, hey, going back to the roots of tabletop with a little bit of diabolism, I guess. I don't know about that one, boss. I'm not sure about that one, boss. But yeah, ideally we're going to be going into a little bit... Because I think that's the biggest news, right? I know everyone has been simping over the new idea of Strad Adventures. Did I find anything about the Strad Adventures? When I had clicked the roadmap, it sent me to the latest updates and the changelog, but it doesn't tell me about... It doesn't tell me about the new sad stuff. If I click your arrow, will you... Yeah, there we go, okay. This is the calendar release that I was looking at. And, the Ravenloft, The Horrors Within. This is gonna make waves, because everyone loves Curse of Strahd. Everyone loves to dunk on this incel. And I don't blame them, fuck this guy. But everyone loves... Yeah, this is Strahd. It would be one funny, and then... Is that John Strahd? Yeah, this is Strahd von Zarovic, the star of Curse of Strahd, who knew? And he gets some expansion material, which, this is interesting. We haven't seen in 5th edition gameplay expansion books, aka literal DLC for your adventures. So this is gonna be fun. Have they given us any information related to this? Any information at all? Let's see. In spring, the mist roll in as we kick the season of horror. Wah! The book returns you to some of D&D's iconic and chilling nightmares, the Domains of Dread. Please tell me this is an actual expansion book and not Van Richten's puzzle to the Domains of Dread, because it tried. Van Richten introduces a lot of players to the concepts of Domains of Dread, like with the bare bones minimum. Without adventures in them to play through, obviously not. You cannot have a book with 20 adventures in it, like Curse of Strahd was. But it was basically just an intro. It essentially was the same as the DMG being like, this is a book you can use to run adventures in the Sword Coast. No, it wasn't. Where was this when I hit the campaign like 2 years ago? I felt the exact same way for a lot of campaigns. For example, with the Theros book, I was so happy to see it for Greek mythos for D&D stuff. But yeah, this expansion book hopefully is gonna be fun. Arcana Unleashed and Arcana Unleashed Deadfall. I don't know what you are about when you say adventure expansion and gameplay expansion. I don't know what those mean, wizards. I don't understand your terminology, because we haven't had anything like that before. Do you have more spells? Are you more magic? Oh, I would also take it, to be honest, but like... I am looking forward to Forgotten Realms updates. That would be neat, because we see some red wizardry here, and we see some, I wanna say, sigil background. Always promising. I only hope that the Horrors Within is an expansion to the Curse of Strahd adventure, like it gives you more content to play through, or like adds content to the adventure, I guess. I would like it less if it was content add-on for Curse of Strahd, because Curse of Strahd has a lot of content in it already. If it is an update to some of the problematic aspects of Curse of Strahd, I would also like it less, because the community has done the job for that over the years. It would be nice to see it officially, I guess, but not something new on the table. Hey, new loaf of bread, but we have had bread. You know? Fruitcake, but we've had cake. This has just fruit bits in it. Partner content on D&D Beyond. In 2026, partner content continues to bring fresh voices, bold settings, and table-ready delights to D&D Beyond. What does this say? What does any of this mean? We have new people. Yippee! Yeah. Cool. Also, for those of you who haven't had the pleasure of seeing it, magic items, magic spells. We all like bread. We all eat bread. I would like mine to be. Maybe some days I dream of steak. We live in a time of bread and circuses, and man, none of those are free anymore. Not like back in Rome. But I would like my bread. I would like new flavor of bread, please. Magic items, magic spells, maybe more supplies. Yeah. It's more of what we hopefully will be accustomed to. Magic spells are like spells, more spells. We love to see them. We love to see new spells, even if they're not balanced. Look, I look out the window, like bird and circus. I look out the window nowadays. I look at the news and I'm like, oh boy, whoa. Let's see where we go from there, because I hope someone knows what they're doing in the world. Please tell me someone knows what they're doing in the world. I'm very scared. It's a very scary time to be alive nowadays. But when is it not? Also, to derail, if I may. That's not very good. Maybe if I do that. Not exactly helpful, but you can see it. Look at that. Look right next to me. That is Soth, unmasked. Ooh. We haven't had Soth's face revealed in any capacity, I think. Mostly ever. He's a melty boy. I didn't realize how melty he was. Damn. I mean, he is a burn victim, canonically. But damn. He's a melty boy. Melty boy, and ooh. Not a good time to be a dead knight. Yeah, oh my god, face reveal! Oh yeah, god, you can be certain that's a visage you will be seeing in D&D thumbnails for the next 2 months. You are gonna be seeing it everywhere for content. Everyone is gonna be shoving Soth at the forefront. So we're gonna get real well acquainted with Mr. Soth here. And yeah, that's about it for the partner stuff. So partner stuff and the updates coming into 5e. And like, we have a full, proper, like, road map here, exploring Eberron, like, this is for the winter. We've come to spring, which is these that are coming into play, right? Because we don't have the pugilist yet. I think. Do we have the pugilist online? I think people will have made videos if they have. We're getting a new Helliana's guide. That's neat. We get the Griffin Saddleback book 1 into D&D Beyond. Okay. We've got the dinosaurs. We've got the stickers. We've got the thing coming up for spring. Yeah, of course. This appears more to come. This is straight up, we don't know. For summer, who fucking knows? We only know Ravenloft is coming and Arcana is coming. For the season of magic. So I'm expecting a little bit of spellcraft for the season of magic. I thought Gen Con. Yeah, this is my own convention. Welcome to Gen Con. What do? We just hang out to play D&D. That's it. It's basically a normal convention, but even more incentivized to play 5th edition. Or like D&D in general, I guess. It's a convention, but I am the only person running the games. That's right, I am the only person hosting. 5 games happening at once. I am sitting in the table that's like a big round table, and I'm smack dab in the middle of it. And I have like a chair that allows me to turn 360 degrees, and I look at every other table constantly as I spiral round and around. Wild. But yeah, them's the news. Back to doing this. So the idea of Dungeon Boss, to go over it again, it's a little mini thing I want to try out using the monsters from 5th edition. Well, the newest monster manual. And basically players get to play as dungeon bosses. They get to use these modular room tiles to build their dungeon. And I get to play the role of adventurers who go into the dungeon to take loot and kill the boss. The party loses if their boss dies, or if they lose all their loot, whichever comes first. And after each adventure, which is basically when the adventurers die, before the new adventure group comes in, they get to get more minions with the loot they have, and stock the dungeon up, get new rooms to build the dungeon up, and everyone will be able to move these tokens around. The way that I want to have that actually move around is, I want to use these dungeon tiles. I want these to be edited and controlled by all players, but not be visible to the players in the journal. And ideally, if I go over here, put this on the token layer, for example, and on the back, I can put you on dungeon tiles, right? Yeah, there we go. And if I log back in as a player, I should be able to, like, move them around. The stress of that! Yeah, I would be basically, like, screaming the entire time. It's like a non-stop vocal exercise of me going, "Hey, everyone, you made it here! Oh my god!" It's just like, can you imagine it? I would be like a siren encompassed by people. It would be horrifying. It sounds fun. I hope it is. Yeah, so as a player, right now, I can't use any of these because they don't have the dungeon tile rule on them. But I can move these around. So as the players, for the prep phase, they're going to be able to, like, move their dungeon around, rotate it and whatnot by 90 degrees, because I'm not going to have it be diagonal unless I build diagonal tiles for it. All of these are built by yours truly using assets from Dungeon Draft and 2-minute tabletop for things. But yeah, the idea is they're going to be able to, like, build their dungeon for play like so. And then once they're done, I just go as the DM, okay, I will put those tiles into the map layer so they don't move during play. And then we go with the adventurers moving from the entry point of the dungeon down to, like, exploring. I think I want to have it that if the party, because I will have different roles for the adventurers, and unless the party has a thief or a rogue, for example, who basically has the superpower of knowing where treasure is, they basically, like, go into random directions in the dungeon. They don't explore rooms again unless they need to. But the idea is, if the players, for example, build their dungeon to be, how you call it, sprawling, the adventuring party likewise sprawls, like they explore. For example, if I just build this, for instance, a couple of rooms over. Yeah, there we go. That will work for my example, I guess. Like, this is the starting room. We've got our little double doors here. This is where adventurers are going to step in the dungeon from. And basically from here, you get multiple ways that they could go. They could go, like, down. They could go, like, to the right. They could go to the left. And where they go would be random unless they have a rogue. The rogue, like a thief. And the thief knows where treasure is, because the idea of the adventurers is they are stereotypes of their roles. They're built to, you know, work. And they're not, like, parodies of themselves, but they are stereotypes. The rogue cares about loot. The healers heal. The fighters fight. What have you. Classics. So bare bones classics, it's simple for me to host as well. And the idea is, Eventually, they're gonna make it over here. And for the players, they need to stop them from getting there and protect their loot. Because if they are here, nothing stops adventurers from just running past the minions and the boss, grabbing loot and trying to make a run for it out of the dungeon, if there's enough of them. I don't know how I will balance the system yet. That's a thing for future me to worry about. Because I'm building the fundamentals of, like, a little fun pastime session here. But ideally, I wanted to scale with difficulty the more the game goes on, so that eventually it can end, say in a 3 to 4 hour session, or that this could be much like D&D itself, take place over multiple sessions. If it's fun enough, like building your dungeon, continuing a run like a roguelike, because roguelike is my methodology for this. Rogues, my beloved. Yeah! And we have different starting bundles, I've named this. This is information from me, who hosts. But effectively, you get 800 experience points. And when you start, like, I have this table here. I roll a d20 3 times, and re-rolling the same if I land on the same bundle. And I give them to the players. I give up these little things, and these little things are basically like a bundle of monsters and minions. So the bandit gang, for example, has a bunch of bandits and more gold than any other bundle. Why is gold useful? I will tie gold to basically how you hire minions after each adventure. Basically, gold pieces are experience points for the dungeon boss to spend or use. When adventurers die, you get gold, because that's how you will be gaining more gold as a dungeon boss. You kill adventurers who come to your dungeon. Or there are other ways to get minions for specific bundles that we'll talk about in a moment. But basically, you get gold from adventurers, and at the end of an adventure, the gold you've amassed, you can use it to hire more minions. And you want to hire more minions because your dungeon becomes bigger and bigger. And stacking all of your eggs in a single line for the adventurers to chow through. I will build it in a way, because I want to do it as well, where at the end of every adventure, the adventurers also become more dangerous in a way. In the same manner that the players get to pick their dungeon expansion, I get to present with them how the adventurers become more dangerous. I don't know if I will do it the exact same way of like 3 packets, but these packets are like adventure upgrades or not, but to give you an idea of what I'm thinking about. No, that sucks. Let me get it right angle. Like, I presented with them 3 options, and one of them, for example, has the adventurers get a cleric, the adventurers get another rogue, or they get a level up, for example, right? Yeah, welcome to me drawing with MS Paint. It loves lovely. Thank you, Pan. Me melting, me act. How dare you? I haven't opened it in a moment because I don't usually change the way that I appear. Like, no, I'm melting. We love being interactive. But yeah, effectively that's the idea. So I've just been making out the bundles and taking different monsters. For example, one of them has a little blue dragon wormling, because who doesn't like dragons? And the idea is every player. Right now, as this is looking, this is built, for example, for 1 player, right? 1 player, 1 DM or GM or what have you. The GM runs adventures, the player plays as a dungeon boss. This boss arena is for 1 player. Ideally, this is going to be like a very small dungeon, so that it can feel very personal. For a bigger dungeon, for like playing with more than one player, I have 2 modes I want to go about it. Well, 3 actually. Number 1 is PvP, where every dungeon boss fights against each other, which allows me to play also as a dungeon boss. And the idea is, you grab a bundle. No, you grab a bundle, for example, and you put that bundle as your starting minions and whatnot, and you can send your minions out to kill enemy bosses, enemy dungeon bosses, or steal their loot. And the dungeon expanding becomes a game of like connecting different rooms together to make it easier, for example, for your enemies dungeon boss rooms to connect with one another, to incentivize them going after each other, and whatnot. I haven't built a trap system yet, not really. I want to, but that's for me in a moment to do. Number 2 is all players try to defend a thing. I'm thinking like a crystal or some shit in like a single room. And their dungeon bosses can be placed around the crystal, and adventurers come in to try and, destroy the crystal. If the crystal dies, instead of like the dungeon bosses dying or loot being gone, because that's not your main focus in that scenario, then that scenario is home defense. If the crystal dies, the game ends. And number 3 that I need to sit down and think about is multiple dungeon bosses in the same dungeon. With boss rooms being very small, like an 8x8 room or something, I'll probably have to design that. Like a tile. And you work together to keep all of your collective loot safe. Because I will be having more entryways for adventurers to pop in. If you have played... Trap should be fun. That's the hope. I have like only 1 trap, I think, like written down, which is the Abduction Warper for the Psionic Strike bundle, which is like, this is a Githyanki warrior, and because it's so weak in hit points, the idea is you place this trap at the beginning of the dungeon or like somewhere else to start with, and what it does, it snatches an adventurer to bring into the boss room immediately, so that the warrior can fight them on honorable one-on-one instead of having to fight them together with the rest of the party. That's like one example of a trap. And yeah, the traps and everything is built so that adventurers are meant to die fast and in easy ways, because you don't want a lot of dice rolling for this if you can avoid it. Hell, I'm thinking how I will make auto-resolving battles quick. Because also, if you have a lot of minions sprawled around, you don't want to have like 20 battles in between adventures. Hear me out. Pit trap. Yeah, I will have a good old-fashioned pit trap. Hell, I want there to be like, it's a pit trap, and adventurer straight up is out of the adventure, for example. They just fall in the if it's like a spiked pit trap. Walls fall in. Like the ceiling comes down. Walls close in. Mimic door, what have you. I will sit down and make traps, probably at a different stream. I don't know how much time I have today, because at 11, which is like in an hour, I will have to go, but I want to sit down and work on this more. I've been talking about D&D for too long. I've been talking about D&D too much and I haven't done anything. So, let's see. What's a nice little CR2 to CR3 little boingo bospoingo monster to make a bundle around? Everyone can bring suggestions down as well for creatures to make bundles out of. I'd love it. What we have so far is we've got bandits, we've got a minotaur, we've got beasts in the form of cats, and my screen like became black for a second. Okay, cool. We've got skeletons as a bundle. We've got a devil bundle, a dragon bundle, a psionic bundle with the Githyanki. We've got the green hag bundle. We've got myconids, which are my favorite, actually, from all of this, because they have a unique way of making minions. They love plants. And we have a spectator bundle, which is just a spectator and a couple of Kuatora. I believe you believe in me. Well, thank you. On the personal note, thank you, Padua. I appreciate it. On a funny streamer note, and I believe in you, random citizen. Let me make a new note here. Grab this real quick. Copy paste. All right, let's get a new minion. So, obviously, I am sticking to 25 rules for this, like the monster manual updated, to make it easier for me. And I'm not using third-party content or hell, even previous content like Modern Presents, which I probably should, because there's even more options on that book for creatures. But I'm keeping it easy for me to run. So what would be a fun dungeon boss? Let's check. We could have a lizard folk. It's a good brain moment. But I'm thinking another dragon. Let's see, wormlings. We could get a green dragon wormling for poison. Or we can get a silver. I like me a silver dragon wormling, so we'll build around that. Oh, go! You have big cats. Not big. We can have a displacer beast. Yes, that's I believe that's a CR3 too. Yes, we can. So we grab the displacer beast, which is like 700, I believe. Yes, 700 experience points, which is fantastic, because this gives us another 100 experience points to put minions for. So that's our dungeon boss. That's a displacer beast, and the displacer beast is nasty. It has avoidance and displacement. That thing is, well, it's beautiful. Oh wait. Nah, the displacer beast kittens are from the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. God damn it. God damn it. I can't just easily put them in the game. What happened to my music? There we go. But yeah, we'll put displacer beasts here. And as for your aid... what's a good minion for a beast? Rats? No. I guess panthers would be, but I don't want to use panthers again. I'd prefer not to. We could use constrictor snakes. Those would be fun. Maybe wolf spiders? Wolf spiders would be good as well. What minions to give? Or swarms. Like swarms of ravens. I could give them wolves. What is this app? This is Roll20. Oh, thank you for the hydration. Good reminder. This is Roll20. I'm building like a little subsystem for games, dungeon boss. Basically, players get to play as the bosses of dungeons with minions and shit. Alright. And here comes a sniffle. And there came a sneeze. Good thing I muted myself for that one. Nobody wants to hear the streamer sneeze. Let's see. What's a good snake? Again, big constrictor snake? Yeah, we can get a constrictor snake in here. You are CR 1/4, so we can get away with 2 of you. Yeah, you have 50 experience points, so as a cost, so we can have 2 of you for a total of 800. We're gonna give him like we're gonna give this bundle also both a fun name and a fun gimmick. So, for the name of this bundle, we'll call it Can't Touch This. And for what it has, a dangerous beastie and its snaky companions offer no quarter. Featuring a dangerous displacer beast and its poisonous aids. A special item that we're gonna give it, and moderate. Oh boy, sniffle. Sniffle. Alright, we save that. We get to our starting bundles. We'll put this at number 10. So if you're all 10, you get this bundle. That's the idea. And for the special item, what's a special fun thing for the Displacer Beast to have? What are the special items? Right, I should probably explain that. So special items are different ways the dungeon works, or they are room enhancements, traps, or mechanics that the players use to their advantage. For example, for the Infernal Rights item here, for the Infernal Keep, which is the Devils, you get a room enhancement that makes all of your cultists deal fire damage instead of the normal damage they deal. And when they die, they spawn a Lemure, which is a CR0 devil. So your cultists become devils when they die. And I will build upon it to have different items, because the idea is, beyond minions, players can also buy traps and room enhancements for their dungeons. And what they do is they change how the dungeon works in certain rooms, for the room enhancements at least. For example, I want to have like better rights that make your cultists into stronger devils, and if you buy a lot of cultists, that's your game plan. You kill a lot of cultists and you get better devils, maybe on like percentage chance as well to make it fun. I don't know. It's an idea. But for this special item for the Displacer Beast, if I can get my stat block real quick and get some inspiration. So what are you good at? You're good at not taking damage. You have 76 hit points. Youch. Scary. Scary monster. I know what would be fun. Poison or invis related. I'm thinking that. When you think Displacer Beast, my mind immediately goes to the D&D movies, Displacer Beast, where it was projecting itself. So we're gonna put a projector Mirage. And what does this do? Well, ideally, what this will do is it will be a room enhancement. We're keeping it uncommon, rare, very rare. You know the stuff. It's not just how strong an item is, or an upgrade is, or a trap will be. Ideally, it's also like a power level scale, so we're gonna keep this on the down low because this is a starting upgrade. Projector Mirage, an illusory, and ideally what I want this to be is like an illusion that fights the adventuring party as a Displacer Beast, but the Displacer Beast is not real. So it's either a scare factor or it's like a copy of the dungeon boss, but very weak. The room that has summons a copy of the dungeon boss. Except, the copy has, let's say, 20 hit points. There we go. We're gonna actually say your dungeon boss, for example, because we have multiple players, we want to keep track of who has what. Fake boss room rights. Yeah. Literally, that's the idea. It's, oh shit, that's a Displacer Beast at the start of the dungeon, and it dies. I mean, for those of you who are keeping up with our Friday D&D streams, we had literally a green dragon fake-out boss encounter, where the party killed a green dragon, an adult green dragon, and the boss they were trying to find was a green dragon. So they were like, "Is this real?" And I was like, "Yes, it is. This is a real dragon. You killed it." And they were like, "Is this it? Is this the dragon we were trying to fight?" No, it wasn't. This was the real boss fight is against an ancient green dragon. But then being able to kill an adult one in like a round of combat was wild. Well, 2 rounds of combat, I think, but still, high level D&D. It's crazy. But yeah, there we go, another bundle. Perfect. I have to fill up 9 more slots before I can move on to other things. So we're gonna sort you out. But yeah, keep the suggestions coming. Any CR2 or 3 creature from like the 25 monster manual is welcome as a dungeon boss inspiration here. We are trying to get more. For those of you who don't know what we have already, I can go over the list again. We've got bandits, a minotaur, cats, we've got skeletons, we've got devils, we've got a blue dragon, we've got a Githyanki warrior, we've got the green hag, we've got myconids, we've got the displacer beast, and we've got the spectator. So we're looking for something exempt from that. I always appreciate a good dragon, mind you, so if someone says wormling, we'll go with wormling as well. Terrifying in 2 rounds? Yeah. I was honestly like shaking a little bit because I thought the dragon would take a few more resources away from the party, but I compensate with having the final boss encounter being, well, skewed towards the dragon's favor. Because we needed to be tough. At the end of the encounter, I was like, I'm very happy with how this is going. And Jack, who plays Kage, the samurai fighter, went, "We are on round 1, gamer. What do you mean this is going well?" Which he's very right to say, and very funny for him to say as well. Very, very true. Ooh, I could put were-rats. Could put rats. Rats. We are the rats. Throw me another birthday bash. Canine or monkey related, add some variety. Okay. Before I go directly to monkey, because I know monkey has options, let me check. Ape. Yeah, we've got monkey. Monkey is a C. Can you fucking imagine? It's just like 8 monkeys. That's it. There's no dungeon boss, it's just 8 monkeys! It's just 8 monkeys in a dungeon! Yeah, oh, that would be good. That's a good suggestion. Let me check hounds. So there is a hellhound. Ooh! We can have a doggo. Yeah, we can have a doggo bundle. Yeah, let's put a hellhound. Let's put a doggo bundle. What's the name of this bundle? He do bite. That's the idea. Grab that. So you are on the 700. Yep, you are. What minions does a good doggo have? Probably dogs. We can give him blink dogs, 2 of them, or we can give him a single. No, a death dog takes us over the edge. Maybe mastiffs? Yeah, we can give him mastiffs. Yeah, we can give him a bunch of dogs. So you are one CR25, so we can have 4 of you. Featuring a fiery boyo and his friends. We're gonna give him also a special item and moderate use. Why not? As for the special item, return to for the monkey one. Yeah, we can have return to monkey pack. I am very much I am very much pleased with the idea of 8 monkeys. That's it. For the other ones, we have like a Myconid sovereign and its 4 servants. A displacer. We've got a saber-toothed tiger, and it's like panther hunting pack mates. We've got like a skeleton minotaur and its skeletons warriors, and then we have monkeys. Straight up, just monkeys. We should be able to get both of those in before I probably need to go, because it is almost 10:30. So at 11 I will need to bounce, which is in half hour. But I'm glad for this silly like 1.5 hour stream. We got like 60 people in to watch my shenanigans. I'm very, very, very pleased. Very happy to have all of you here, just visiting. For the dog, well, I have to. Doghouse. So what is a doghouse? Boy, I don't know. Let's find out together. So I kind of want this to be a defensive enhancement. So a house perfect for minions who like cozy small spaces. And treats laid by the side. Provides excellent comfort. And utility. I deleted the one part I wanted to have. Nope. In this thing, which is this. Has this item. Let's make it a defensive one. Because Mastiffs are not that healthy, right? I think you have like, what, 9 hit points? Ooh, less. 5. Yeah. Alright. Provides minions with an extra... I want to give him 5 more hit points. 5 temporary hit points. There we go. It's a simple room enhancement. Makes minions more deadly by making them more healthy. And ideally, what I want to do is when a minion dies, they don't get up again. They don't get back. Maybe I will have like an undead enhancement item that's like your undead minions can return back to fight if they die. Roll a percentile dice or some shit. If you hit a number, it comes back. I don't know. Or roll a d20. If you hit a number, it comes back. But ideally, when a minion dies, they're gone. So you're incentivized to replenish your minion ranks with minions. Because if you lose your big minions, those are hurting. But if you have a lot of very shitty minions that you lose, you don't give a shit because there were a lot of them, so you can easily replace them. Right? And also, action economy is really good in any game. So, yeah, I'm gonna put that aside. I need to check something real quick. One moment. You ever see a word and you go, that cannot be how that's written down? And I look at Doghouse and I see the S and I'm like, you feel wrong, and I know it's right, but my Greek brain goes, are you sure about that? And when it should be, yes, I'm sure about it. Alright, so we have that, so let's add that to the bundle. ground, and mastiffs. Alright, last one, I guess. Unless anyone wants to throw in a different suggestion. Yeah, I don't know. It's monkeys. Do I have a monkey track? Do I have a track that's just like monkey noises? One moment. I want to hear how this sounds. I want to see if this is good enough to have. I don't know. Nope. It is very powerful, but no, we're not gonna use that. So let's grab our apes. Apes are CR half, so that's 100 experience points, and since you are using only 800 experience points for each bundle, we can get up to 8 of these boys. Just 8 apes. Monkey. That was just ape noises as a track. I don't know what that was. With the look, yacht for me is like you should not exist. What do you mean that's how you pronounce it? What happened to the C and the H? Return to monkey. The bosses, apes. The minions included apes. It's monkey all the way down. Well, I want to give them also a special item. We'll give them. I don't want to give them bananas necessarily, but what else will I give them? Banana bundle. There we go. Fucking Hearthstone battleground ass mentality, I guess. It's monkey time. Featuring a gang of many apes and a special item with minimal loot. I don't think they have too much loot to worry about. Or use. Because apes are not nothing. Banana split? Yeah, I prefer that. Banana split. I had something to copy paste, right? Fuck. I'll just use this. A perfect set of banana themed, not themed, banana based treats. Give your minions the boost in confidence they need to defeat adventurers. The other one has this item. Add bananas into the loot pile. Do I go through the effort? Do I go through the effort? So for the Myconids, I went through the effort of making for them a unique way to get like more plants. Like they have very little loot, and they have a different way of getting plants. In that, when adventurers die in a room that is spored, they're basically their boss room has spores, and the spores expand throughout the adventure in the dungeon. Like they grow every time the adventurers the longer they take to get into the boss room. And if the adventurers die in a room that has spores, their corpse can be used to get funguses. I think. Is that how I have it? Yeah, so when the adventurer ends the turn in the room with the spore, they take poison damage. and every corpse becomes a Mygon. So you still get money, but you can also spend money if you have the Heart of Spores to get buds. And buds are CR2 worth... they are worth nothing, technically. You just place them in a room. And if they are not disturbed, every adventure that they remain undisturbed, they gain 2 CR worth experience. So they become better and better plants as you get more and more adventures with them. So long as adventurers don't find them or don't destroy them, they basically can become very powerful minions. And the idea of the Heart of Spores is, until your buds can grow into beautiful plants, you get a bunch of free plant minions. Like corpses become spore servants, and the Heart of Spores provides you with free shriekers or violet fungus. I haven't worked the shriekers how they work. I want them to work like alarms. And I'll have mechanics for that, but the violet fungus is just a dangerous little minion plant, that's it. As for this, if I were to go the route of extra care, I would give them, like, bananas being their currency. And I kind of want to, fine, but I will name it something else than banana split. The banana shrine. The banana shrine, thank you, brain. Marvelous. Most tasty and wondrous fruit. The banana. It inspires loyalty and vigor to the minions of the dungeon. Why not? We're gonna copy this because this is necessary. I don't have the rooms for rituals yet, but ritual chambers are basically there in effect until the adventurers come into the room and destroy it. Because once an adventurer like moves from a room, they basically take everything that isn't nailed down from that room. So if a room is a ritual chamber, adventurers after they come in, they basically destroy the ritual and then they move on. So this is active for as long as the adventurers don't interact with it. Like, sorry, as long as the adventurers don't leave from that room. They need to get there and leave. You convert all GP you have into BP, banana points. To obtain minions. And BP is equal to twice the worth of GP. So banana points are more important than GP. And if that's the case, I'm gonna give the monkeys a little less gold because that technically is more gold. Than that, yeah. So they're really good for beasts, beast playstyle, for minions and shit. Beast minions, beast related items and traps. So how do you get more bananas? That's the question that needs answering. So what does this do? Well, like any good shrine, monkeys want to protect their bananas, and their bananas are sacred. But how does this impact the dungeon, in a way? Well, obviously, if you have a banana shrine, you need to be having a lot of bananas to occupy it. So, how does this? What kind of mechanics can we add into this real quick? That's bananas to ask. Well, I'm bananas for designing this in the first place. Yeah, oh, well, bananas is the answer, actually. That's the point. All rooms in the dungeon suddenly have bananas in them. When an adventurer moves from a room, they take bananas with them. One banana per room they visit. When an adventurer dies, if they died in the room with this item, they add their bananas to the total in the shrine. So you get even more banana points because you get the bananas the adventurers like gather from the dungeon. Each banana from a dead adventurer is worth, let's say 10 BB. 10 banana points. So you can get, basically, you ran. Oh my god. This is the beast ramp strategy. The monkeys are beast tribal. What the fuck? Perfect. So the idea of the return to monkey is you just try to get beasts effectively with a ramping banana point system. So adventurers give you gold pieces, which are converted into banana points, and if you have a big dungeon that adventurers explore before they die in the boss room that you have the shrine in, they basically can give you a big payday of bananas. That's perfect. That's the idea. So you don't want to kill adventurers necessarily before they arrive in the dungeon, then, as the game plan for the monkey strat. The monkey strat loves killing adventurers in the boss room, so that they can get all the bananas they've accumulated. And the giant ape is CR7. You have a pretty fucking good minion or boss to look forward to. It is worth like 2,900 experience points, which is effectively half that many bananas, which is like 1,450. So that's like, now that's expensive, but not impossible. If you're already like a good portion of the way there with 500 starting banana points from the 250 gold pieces you start with, so you can get there easy. Maybe like in 2 or 3 adventures you can have a giant ape as a boss to start with, and then you can just keep buying giant apes in the late game to fill your dungeon with. You fill your dungeon with ever bigger monkeys. That's very funny. That's really funny. Okay, that's great. That's lovely. We have it. Let me just make sure that I've added this to the starting bundles section. Yeah, we have it at number 12. Number 12 has monkeys. Oh man. Monkey. Let me just put also the apes on the map so I can have the stat blocks for later. So I do not forget the monkey. One does not forget monkey. And they have, look at that! They make 2 fist attacks, which is like 2d4 plus 6 damage on the hit, or 1 rock attack on recharge. Like, that deals 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. That can probably kill a level 1 adventurer outright, which is perfect for 8 monkeys. But you also have 8 monkeys. That's some good action economy of like 16 attacks if you shove them all in the boss room. And they don't have like shit hit points. They have like 19 hit points, which is pretty good. Pretty good. What? Wait. What do you mean? Oh, okay. All stat sheets for 2024 have spells for some reason. I was shocked. Like, do apes have spells? What the fuck? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. That's the, well, in about 10 minutes I am expecting an engineer, so I don't think I will be doing anything else, because I will probably have to shut things down pretty quickly and get ready, to go and talk with people, so... Oh, man. Oh, man. Thank you all. Okay, I think we're gonna be calling it essentially here, just to keep things nice and smooth. The fucking monkey noises. That's gonna be rotting my recommendations for days to come. Definitely will. Oh, thank you. I don't do these often, so I hope it was fun. Thank you to the people on YouTube for coming by. I appreciate you all. Thank you from the people on Twitch for coming by. I appreciate you all as well. I hope you're having a good time. And when we move on, ideally I will have another stream. If you want to keep track of the streams that we're going to be doing, because I will be doing more streams, very likely. If you want to keep track of that, well, why not join our server? Why not join our Discord server? You can click this link on the chat, and you'll go into our Discord server to keep up with news of what we're doing. Usually we just have games every Friday and Saturday. Sometimes I'll just do... Sometimes I or other players will host streams on the channel just because. Because why not? But yeah, if you have anything else that you want to share related to tabletop or shit, please let me know. I'd love to. I will, however, close things down here. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. And please, don't let the monkeys in. They want to take your bananas. Please, you have to listen to me.